はい、皆さんこんばんはでございます。前回はね、CPU 戦だったということで、はい、一周相手の試合となります。で、ダラスですね。いやー、辛い。ダラスですね。いやー、辛い。同じことしか言わないけどね。辛いんだよ、ダラスは。強いんだよ、ダラスは。で、個人的に、第3に勝ててないっていうのもあるんですよね、なかなか。本当に難しくて、本当にお強いお方なので、なかなか勝てないんですけれども。なんとかね、勝ちにつなげていきたいところなんですが、N 北がですね、今シーズンは、ベアーズ3勝1敗、ライオンズも2勝2敗っていう、本当に、ちょっとデンジメンご旅行に行かれてるから、まあ、当分、ウィーク6ぐらいまで大パイらしいんですけど、なので、まあね、けどすごい例年にないというか、まあ前回が、例年にないって言い方おかしいね、シーズン2なんだから。これ言い方間違ってんだよ。だから、前回は結構やっぱ、デンジメンと僕が序盤から抜け出した展開だったんですけど、今回はね、いい意味で、地区が混乱する戦い方になるんじゃないでしょうか。いやね、このね、第3はね、強いいや、なんかね、言うことはない。強い。シンプルに強い。だって今も3勝0敗だしね。まあ、チーム力と人のスキルがどっちも高いレベルにあるので、まあね、容易ではございませんよ、勝つことは。前回プレーオフでもケチョられたんで、ケチョられたんで、なんとかね、今回は勝ちたいんですけど、はい、よろしくお願いいたします。寒っ。しかし、いや、あんまり関係ない話するんですけどおっと、これはなんだ、ディスられてるのか。いや、夕方に呪術廻戦ゼロをようやく見たんですよ。そしたらもう本当に号泣しちゃって頭が痛いです。それからもうボロボロ泣いちゃって、本当に
来る正試合に集中しろ。
それ、こんなにボロボロ走られちゃってな。
This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Oh, lucky.
Incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd.
惜しいな。 展開は悪くなかった。
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the
めっ
last
ちゃ
one
進
we
まれ
see.
てる。
I think you're exactly right about
それ
that.
ね。
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
レッスー。
Yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
そこが抜けるか。俺がいけないのか今の。
They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. Pollard.
まあな、無理か。しょうがない。
First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
これじゃ3点で勝てない。
そう、もう3点じゃ勝てないんですよ、この段階で。
俺しか見てないけど人気ないのか。
そうかもしれない。あ、落とした。落とすそれ。びっくりだわ。
We saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up first downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that 3rd and short?
I was just going to say, you and I were talking before the game, those 3rd down conversions are going to be huge in this one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A man who played his prep ball in nearby Frisco, it's Kene Nwangu. And he'll be taken down, but not before
なんかイベントで150ヤード走れっていうのもあったんで。 割とバカスカ走っていこうかと思います。
It
is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and
2杯引いてる限りこっちがボックス内有利なんで。
Cousins gives way to Cook, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second
でも
down.
2ヤードしか進めなかった。
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
あ、そういうこと。
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Get
3 down to the 34-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down, here's Nwangu. Space to run past the 20.
OK。なんとか3点じゃありません。
And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Looks good on the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
なんとか3点じゃありません。これだけで私はもう進歩でございます。
7点取れるほど成長したんだな。
イエーイ、そういうわけです。
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Six yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Now a give here to Pollard.
ああ、ファーストダウン更新かな。あいついつもバカスカ走るけど怪我しないよね。
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard.
Okay, nice. いい止めっぷりよ。あそこはね、ちゃんとドラフトで補強されてる部分であるからね。
Terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains.
毎回ファンブルさせたいよね。
なんちゅうことをおっしゃってるんだか。
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
ああ、偉い。
It's Boyd. A gain of 8 there on the play, And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. These two teams all tied after one. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's got a first down.
まあな、そうよね。
54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
毎回ロスしてほしいよね。
危ねえ。気づくのがちょっと遅かったな。毎回ロスしてほしい。それは思う。本当に。
But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Pollard. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now Pollard.
うわー、抜けられた。
Now a first down and more. And he is into the end zone.
タックルミスか。
Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
勢いよくリターンしようかと思っちゃった。
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
On 1st down, they'll run into Wagu. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Handoff comes to Cook. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. A give. This is Cook.
Okay, どうも。
First down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They'll run on 1st down.
Oh.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
People worry about throwing the out route because
シンプルだけどこれだなと思い
that
ま
can
す。
turn into either an incompletion or an interception, but not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
On the give is Nwangu. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
いや
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard
あ
run.
っちのは強い
Both
ね。
sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. This time Cook. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A first down throw for Cousins.
危ね
And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
2ミニッツかこれで。超地味な戦いしてますよこれ。面白みのない。
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Cousins to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
OK ナイス。
We'll have a Vikings first down as they're able to get
地味な戦い繰り広げてんな。
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a
今のがマン
really
ツーだっ
big
た
hit
か。
on him and held on to the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
あ、読まれた。
And they're going to lose some on this play.
Don't mind.
Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They run the counter with Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Third down, Dalvin Cook. Cook able to escape. And they just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run for it with Cook.
Oh.
He is going to lose yardage here. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. On the ground, it's Cook.
危ねえ危ねえ、ウィリブリッツだとは思ったんだけどね、パスにするか悩んだわ。全然喋ってないけど、とりあえず同点で前半を折り返せそうです。
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
This time they'll just keep this on the ground. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 30.
いやー、見てる方には何とも言えない地味な試合をお見せしてる気がします。
As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report.
アーブ・スミスをリターナーに使うのやめてもらっていいかな。
Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best.
おお、しまった。普通のタックル届いてもらった。
Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
それがとてもに来るのか。
Here's second and 9. Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he takes his
マジこのシンプルな戦法。
before going out of bounds.
向こうがシンプルな守備しか取らないんだったら、こっちは普通にシンプルに攻めればいいんじゃないのかっていう結論ではあるよね。
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins. Flush to his right. That'll be complete to the running back Nwangu.
うえ、ラッキー。なんかうまく今対応されたな。あ、ディグスが怪我してる。なんかね、うまく通らなかったけど、結果オーライだわ。
But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in?
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a give running right, Nwangu.
ナイス。今のはウィル・ブリッツだよね。そうそう、ウィル・ブリッツもなんとか出し抜いてあげたい気はするんだけどね。
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the
もう早っ、しまった。今のはいいディフェンスだったね。
Down inside the 35 to the 34.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
OK、どうも。おお、突っ込ましてきたね。おお、早い。ブロックはいたんだけどね。なるほど。オッケー、それはね、バレバレよ。まさかな、この試合でパスってタッチダウンが生まれると思わなかったわ。ああいう時ジェファーソンのルートにポストがあるっていうのは本当助かるよね。
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
Oui.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time.
ああ、偉い。お前はめちゃめちゃ偉い。
Up to about the 30.
天の才や、今のは。褒めて使わすわ。
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Looking to throw. Prescott.
ああ、シャー落とした。ナイス。鬼ナイス。
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return, and the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Okay, nice.
Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
だよね、そうするよね。
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook.
Okay,
Inside
nice.
the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 74 yards for him on the
いい
ground.
ランでございました。
Terrific here this afternoon.
ランも総力戦になってきたな。マットソンまで使わなきゃいけないか。
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
OK、ナイス。誰が怪我した今？うちか？うちだな。あいつ、ワンプレーで潰れたな。嘘でしょ。待ってくれよ。ワンプレーで潰れるとかなしでしょ。いやー、それは待ってくれよ。ちょっと衝撃的、ワンプレー交代という衝撃的な話が出てきました、今。OK。このパターンあんまり見せてないからね。いけると思ったんだよね。
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll run with Cook.
Okay.
He will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
使わないけど。
And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
ここからは今度守り方が大事になってきますね。時間を使わせてタッチダウンを取らせるっていうイメージです。けど向こうとしてはランパスの比重を変えなきゃいけなくなってくるはずなんで、残り時間的にこの駆け引きが生まれるんじゃないでしょうか。
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of
雨どっちの反則。ありがたいね。
Surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. Fights him off.
いいケンちゃんのタックルが。えらい。ダメだな、このパターンで全部抜かれちゃうわ。つまりこういうことじゃない？どうも。無理やり枚数を中の枚数を無理やり増やしたわ今。
Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it for the first time with a backup move.
いいナイスナイスナイスナイ
A little
ス。
shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
Oh.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Pollard will take this into the end zone.
何個見とは。
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown.
なあ、あっさりタッチダウン取られちゃった。よくないね。
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
ああ、怪我したのか、1人。
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator?
Okay, nice. それは通るんだよね。
Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Madison running right.
おー
Only muster a yard here to the 38.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Handoff comes to Cook.
あっちだと思ったんだろうな。ラッキーラッキー。アウトを散々見せたんで、多分ユーザー操作でアウトの方を見たんでしょう。こちらとしては大助かりやそれで。勝手にこっちが成功法で行きたいときにそうしてくれるから助かるな。おお、なんだあいつ。そうみたいなことしてくれたな。おかげで。
Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. On second down, here's the one.
おお、しまった。
Just shy of the 25-yard line. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on
まあしょうがないな。
just 1 yard there. Cousins gives way to Cook.
おお、頑張れないか。ドンマイ。
It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
あとは時間を使ってキックしましょう。
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
どうも。
And Lutz's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
変わらずランで点を取りに来てくれるんだったら OK。一発でタッチダウンされないように気をつけろ。
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive.
はい、ナイス。
It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
ナイスすぎるね。
We'll go out to the 42-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice
いやいやいや
interception
いや、
there.
そんなことないっすよ。
It's not always how you
ここまでの長い道のりですよ、コツコツした。
But if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Following the interception, Cousins flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I
あれで来ると止まらないの。
Just his second incompletion, and we're in the fourth quarter.
He has been locked in, laser focused all throughout this one, hasn't he?
Certainly has, and he's gotten some help from his receivers as well. They also are locked in.
Yeah, the drops have been at a bare minimum. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
Nice.
And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
止めないのかな。
Solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football, get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score and this game's over.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Another run now for Nwangu. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
なんだろう。俺はいいんだよね。これは取らない限り攻め続けるべきだったんだよね。わかんないけど。ああいうあまりない行動をされると、俺は俺でどういう対応をすればいいのか、一番なんか角が立たないのかよくわかんなくなっちゃった今の。
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ah, そういうことなの。もう向こうが2ダウンするの。あんだそのパターンは。想定しなかったな。
And they take a knee. Charles, we saw a lot of things go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
とりあえず勝ててよかったです。
So the Vikings, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another road
なん
date
か
next week.
最後のディフェンスどうすればいいのかよ。オフェンスか。なんか俺の選択はどうすればいいのかちょっと分かりづらくてなんか良くなかったけどすいませんね、うちが本当にかたくなにランをするっていう第3のお株を奪うようなことをやってしまって同じぐらい走ってんのにヤードが全然違え。いいランナーなんだなきっと。うちはちゃんとめちゃめちゃ走ったなちゃんとめちゃめちゃ走ったな。もう総動員でしたね。でもね、ちゃっかりね、レシーブもしてないことはないんだよね、実は。本当にシンプルな戦法に今回は行き着きましたけれども。ようやくの久々の対第3戦の連敗が止まってよかったです。こちらからは以上です。見てる人にはちょっと地味な試合をお見せしてしまったかなっていうところではありますが、まあ許してくれよ。絶対達成できないと思っていてすっかり言い忘れたんですけど、ダニエル・ハンターに X ファクターブレイクアウトが来てまして、実ははい、これなんですよ。条件忘れちゃったけど多分失敗なんだよな。ごめんな。だって無理だよそんなの第3相手に X ファクターのブレイクアウトだったら成功するわけないんだよ。でもこの QB チェックインはね、多分ね、成功したんだよね。150ヤード走れだった気がするから。よかったな、カズンズ。オフェンシブライン。ランブロックパワーとランブロックフィニッシュが2ゲーム上がります。ありがとうございます。経験値くれないんですか？ダルビン・クックがブレイクタックルとキャリーが5上がります。2ゲーム。経験値くれないんですか？くれねえのかよ。ネットフリックストップガンマーヴェリック明日から配信開始。マジか。まあ本当によくやったようちのチームは。数少ないチャンスをものにできて、特にオフェンスが本当にバカみてえにランばっかしたんで、なんていうのかな、バカみたいにランをしてしっかり止まらなかったっていうところは大きかったんじゃないですかねとは思ってまして、おかげさまでね、なんとか勝てました。久々に勝てました。ほとんど試合終わってんだな。次がついに同地区来ましたね。ビバコルさんか。ビバコルさん今シーズンな、すげえ調子良さそうだし、ちょっとね、ここでね、つまずきたくない。ここででも逆にライオンズ倒せれば、少し地区内で、こう、優位に立てる気がするんですよね。っていうか、ライオンズの先も、バッカニアーズとコルツとかね、結構辛いんで、なんとか勝っていきたいと思っております。はい。とりあえず本当に今日はこんな試合でしたが、勝ててよかったです。はい。それでは皆さんまた次回お会いしましょう。